One of the typical ways that I challenge a gun case based on a legal search is invalid consent. A lot of times, police stop your motor vehicle for something, speeding, an illegal turn, your headlight was out, whatever the case may be. They come up to the vehicle and they either smell marijuana or they see an open container of alcohol in the vehicle or something else makes them suspicious and they ask you for consent to search your vehicle. Now, in New Jersey, the law is very clear. For it to be a valid consent, the consent has to be knowing and voluntary. You have to know that you have the right to refuse to consent. The officer clearly has to tell you that you do not have to consent to the search of your vehicle and that you have the right to refuse to consent. Now, they typically use all sorts of strategies such as I'm going to get the dogs, I'm going to impound your vehicle and tear it apart, blah, blah, blah. The key is whether or not this was a voluntary consent and whether or not you knew your rights and you knew your right to refuse that consent. I often get videos from the police vehicles, I get the police report, and we determine whether or not this was a valid consent search. Many times they have you sign a consent to search form, which actually includes those rights so that you know them and you're properly waiving them. I have beaten cases where this consent was not valid, whether they find a small dime bag of marijuana or they find a machine gun in your trunk. Either way, no matter how bad it is, it's still an illegal search, and everything that they found should be dismissed, suppressed in court. If you'd like to see any of the ways that I attack and potentially beat gun charges in New Jersey, click the video links below. You can also visit my website, www.criminallawyerinnj.com, or you can call me anytime for a free consultation. I'm happy to talk to you about your case.